Welcome to Fredrikstad. Today's game is Fredrikstad versus Sarpsborg. It's a huge game and it's been a long time coming. It's a massive derby in this part of Norway. This whole town cannot wait for this game today and I'm so happy to be here. This is actually my second time in Norway. I previously went to another huge rivalry game. That was Vålerenga versus Lillestrøm. Incredible atmosphere on that occasion. Check that video out if you get the opportunity. I also put up a video of the top 10 Norwegians to play in the Premier League, so maybe give that one a look if you like your Norwegian players. And while you're there, maybe consider subscribing to the channel. Give this video a like, big thumbs up would be great. Just try and get the channel out to more people. We're pretty short on time today. I'm only here for one day, so I don't know how much I'm going to be able to see of the city. I'll try my best, so let's get going. Starting off at Fredrikstad Stadion, the home of Fredrikstad Football Club, capacity of just over 12,500. The club was founded in 1903 and has won the Norwegian top division 9 times, although the last of those was over 60 years ago. This season is actually the first time in 12 years that Fredrikstad have been in Norway's top division. They were promoted as champions from the second tier last season. Today's opponents are Sarpsborg. The cities of Fredrikstad and Sarpsborg are just 15 kilometers apart. It's only about a 20-minute drive between the two, so today is a huge derby match, and it's actually the first time the two teams have met in a league since 2011. The fans have been waiting about 13 years for this. I'm sure the atmosphere later is going to be absolutely amazing, but for now, let's head into the city with a little time we have and try and check out a little bit of that. I found out that there was a free ferry down the river, so I thought, brilliant, a free cruise down the river, who wouldn't want to do that? So I jumped on that ferry and it quickly became apparent that I was heading in the wrong direction to where I needed to go. Now I was going to the right place because I have ended up in the old town and it is beautiful. I'm sure on another day it'd be really busy here. There's loads of traditional houses, streets, etc. But as I was going down the river, I noticed that all the sides of the river were lined with Fredrikstad fans. There's flags everywhere. It seems like the whole town has come out for this game today. Does everyone in this city have a ticket to the match today? It's crazy. So I think what I need to do is turn back round and get the ferry straight back up to there to where it's all going on. Let's head back into the city. Okay, so it looks like we're in the right place now. All the Fredrikstad fans are around here. I'm trying to get over that bridge because that's the bridge to the stadium, but the police are blocking it and the Fredrikstad Ultras, I think, have been setting off flares and stuff from there. Police have blocked it, can't get past. Something got left before. People coughing and spluttering, not too sure what happened there. I hope it wasn't tear gas. Things are starting to heat up now. I was going to do a price breakdown of this trip, but now that seems a little bit tame when all the action's starting. When I was on the ferry, I could see the Sarpsborg fans marching to the stadium as well, so literally I've been in the wrong place the whole time this day so far. Fingers crossed we can get back on track. There's a bar on the other side of the river that looks great. There's loads of great bars around here, but there's one especially I've got my eye on the other side of the river. It looks really nice spot. Loads of people there having drinks, having a good time, but I've got to get over this bridge. Well, we did it. We got over the bridge and we made it to the bar over the road, and it's as good as it looks from across the water. Really cool in here. Outside's really chill by the water. Tons of Fredrikstad fans here. Inside's really cool as well. Loads of music going on. Everyone's having a great time so far today. I'll give you a quick rundown of how much this trip cost me. Okay, so the flights that's returned from Manchester to Oslo were £68. Pretty good value. Now, there's a lot of bus travel involved because the airports are actually pretty far from Fredrikstad, so I had to get a few buses there and back, and those came to £67. When you consider that's almost the same amount as the flights, pretty expensive. My hotel was £106. let's talk about beer. Now, this pint here was £7. To me, that is very pricey. I guess it's the going rate in Norway. The ferry, which is really good, but maybe not when you're so pressed for time like I was absolutely free. So I can't have any arguments there. Free trip down to the old town and then a free trip back. And lastly, the match ticket was £22. Really cheap, especially when you consider how expensive everything else is here. The match ticket was really, really good value. All of which comes to to a grand total of £270. Now, I normally try and do these trips for £200 or under, so we've gone £70 over budget today, but given that Norway isn't the cheapest of places, I don't think £270 is too bad. We've flown here, we've got the buses, we've got a beer, we've had a good experience going to the match. It's not too bad, is it? There's loads of excitement here, but I reckon there's more going on around the stadium, so it's time to drink up and head to the match.
The surface looks artificial actually, I didn't realise that. To my left are the Sarpsborg fans that take up the whole of that stand. Opposite me, pretty much the same as the stand I'm in. And then to the right looks what is to be the Fredrikstad ultras. Really, really good atmosphere in here building already. I can't wait for this one, it's so good. I better go and find my seat. The kick-off actually happened, so let's go. To Sarpsborg, on the left-hand side, free header at the back post, really swatting hard for Fredrikstad. Sarpsborg fans to my left have gone absolutely crazy. Fredrikstad forward weave his way through the players that are on the pitch, but it was offside. Half-time here, Fredrikstad 0, Sarpsborg 1. Fredrikstad got off to the worst possible start. Ball on the left-hand side, crossed into the box, really simple head with the back post. He was free as a bird, the striker, for Sarpsborg to put them 1-0 up. Their fans went absolutely crazy to the left-hand side, flares all over the pitch. This is a plastic pitch and there's plenty of scars and burns all over it. Straight from the kick-off, Fredrikstad went up the other end, thought they had an equaliser, whole stadium went up, everyone going crazy, flag was up for offside. Other than that, Fredrikstad have probably had the better of it. They've had a few really good chances. There was one that was put just past the post and a few scuff shots and stuff in the box. Sarpsborg haven't done a huge amount, I wouldn't say, other than the goal. Like, they've not looked that threatening, maybe a little bit on the counter, but it's all been Fredrikstad really, but that goal's just not come. Hopefully they grab one in the second half. The atmosphere in here is absolutely amazing. It's a really tight, compact stadium. I'm not a big guy, but there's barely any room for me to move in here. There's been plenty of pyro. Hopefully there's going to be plenty of goals in the second half, and I really would like to see Fredrikstad score. equaliser for Fredrikstad, similar to Sarpsborg's goal actually. Ball into the box, Money back across, heading in the far post. Thank God we've seen a goal. 1-1. Onto Sarpsborg, headed in from a corner, another really sloppy goal to concede from Fredrikstad's point of view. You didn't even have to jump for it. The Sarpsborg fans, well, have a look for yourself. 7 minutes of time added on. Fredrikstad have found an equaliser. It's 2-2. Ball scrambled into the box. Another header. The fourth of the game. The goal music plays again. I'm absolutely made up for them. What a great game. 2-2. I don't believe it. Ball in the back of the net with the 7th minute of time added on. The whole stadium went absolutely crazy and it was disallowed offside. I can't believe that. What an ending that would have been. Full time here, it finishes. Fredrikstad 2, Sarpsborg 2. They've been waiting 13 years for this fixture in the league and it absolutely delivered. 4 goals, it was nearly 5. That last minute winner, if that had been allowed, wow, it would have been even better. The scenes in the stadium when the goals went in were unreal. We've had pyro, we've had goals, we've just had it all. The town today, the whole city was absolutely buzzing for this game and it totally lived up to that hype. There was a flag on every boat, on every building, in every bar. Absolutely brilliant. I don't think a lot of people outside of Norway will know about this derby. It really is a hidden gem and it is totally delivered. Absolutely brilliant. If you're a ground hopper and you're considering going to a game that's maybe a little bit less known, this is one to get to. This place was sold out today, so you might struggle to get your hands on a ticket, but I would 100% recommend it. What a brilliant experience. I'll be back in Norway again. Until then, take care, and I'll see you on the next one.